Hey, how's it going, everybody? It is Josh Thomas here from the Bit Block, once again with another custom moves video for Super Smash Bros. On the Nintendo 3DS. Today, as you can see, we are going to be checking out the various moves for Pikmin and OLIMAR in the game. So, let's jump right into it. We're gonna, of course, just like always, we're gonna look at the basic moves first, and then we'll switch it up and look at the different ways you can customize. So it's gonna be difficult for me to show you the B attack, because B, when you press it, will pluck your Pikmin. But I've already got all three of my Pikmin out, so I can't really pluck them, and they're not going to die here in the practice mode. So yeah, B button plucks your Pikmin. Next up, your over B attack, or your side B, throws the Pikmin, and if they hit one of your opponents, they will start humping them vigorously, which I think is pretty adorable to watch. They do quite a bit of damage doing that. And then your up B is really cool. This is brand new. It's different from Pikmin and OLIMAR's up B in Brawl. And as you can see, the adorable winged Pikmin will fly you around momentarily, and you can actually direct it and everything. It's pretty cool. I like it. It's a really good recovery move. It's the most adorable recovery in Super Smash Bros. History. And then your down B attack, it's not even really an attack, it calls your Pikmin back. So if I had my Pikmin all over the place and I was being a naughty captain and I wanted them back, they will jump back to me when I press down B. It's your whistle, basically. Alright guys, those are all of the basic moves for Pikmin and OLIMAR. Let's mix it up and check out the second set of custom moves. Those Pikmin are modeling, look at them. They are lounging. Those are some sassy Pikmin. So once again, I am really not going to be able to show you, but the B button is what you're going to be using to pluck your Pikmin again. It's kind of strange. I think the second custom move for your B attack, you pluck the Pikmin slightly slower, and because I'm playing the Japanese version, I really don't know what the description is. All I can say is B will pluck your Pikmin, and it's a little bit slower, so I'm not really sure what that means. You guys are just gonna have to figure that out yourself. I apologize. So moving on to the side B. This time your Pikmin are going to be a little bit quicker with hitting your opponent, and they're kind of electrified. Yeah, feels pretty good. So they're not doing quite as much damage, but they're doing it quicker. So, something to think about. If you're playing against somebody who maybe has trouble wiggling them off, you might want to go with that one. Your up B is a little bit different. Once again, you're going to call out the winged Pikmin, but you can't fly around with them. It really just feels like a super jump in a way. They give you a nice extra bit of air. So, still a good recovery move, but you cannot really move around with it, which is maybe a little bit less exciting, in my opinion. And then your down B, once again, calls your Pikmin back. But, as you can see, if you have your Pikmin latched onto your enemies and you call them, it does an extra bit of damage. So, again, you're not doing as much damage when you have them thrown on your opponent, but when you call them back, you can do a nice bit of additional damage, which is pretty cool, I think. Alright guys, that is the second set of custom moves for Pikmin and OLIMAR. Let's move into the third and final set. Okay, so I actually did manage to knock out one of the little Pikmin on my squad to show you guys this move. Your basic B attack, when you pluck your Pikmin this time, is flammable, which is kind of nice. So you'd want to go up to maybe your opponent and then pluck the Pikmin and give him a nice spraying of flammable Pikmin juices. I don't know what that means, but it's pretty awesome. So yeah, B button, again, is to pluck your Pikmin, but in this variation, they are explosive when they come out of the ground, which I think is pretty darn amazing. Next up, your side B is a little bit different. They do the most damage when they hit your opponent, but they don't latch onto it. So, it's definitely something to think about. I like it, though. It's pretty nice. And, of course, your up B is, again, flying around. This one, it doesn't last as long as the original, but you do seem to get higher up, maybe. It's very similar, and again, there might be something hidden about this that I'm not getting. I apologize, but it seems very similar to the original move, but maybe a little bit higher, and you can't fly around as fast. And then, next up is your down B, which calls your Pikmin, but it can also do a little bit of damage to your opponent, and I believe it also flips them around, changes their direction. And there's some pretty good range on this as well. Yeah, your whistle can do damage to the other players. So that's pretty neat. I like that. And I actually managed to kill one of my Pikmin. So you know what? Let's use the B attack. Boom. Oh, wow, that was a fatty. That caused 10 damage. Nice. Explosive fatties. I love it. All right, guys. We are going to... Actually, I'm going to go ahead and customize Pikmin and OLIMAR the way that I would like him. And then we're going to play a little kind of test match to show you guys what's up. All right, so we are we're taking on Alf here, so this is really a battle of the captains. He is hopping all over the place. First up, I really like the explosive Pikmin. How can you not love that? It is pretty amazing. Boom! So that's usually the B attack that I go with. My over B, I really like how they latch on and then you can call them back and get more damage. I think that's what I went with. Hold on, Alpha's being kind of uncooperative here. I really like the default up B. It's pretty good. You get a lot of distance with it. I think that's when you get to see the winged Pikmin the most, so by my definition of what's great, I think that's the best one. And then finally my down B is the one that I can do damage to my opponent with. So it's pretty cool. Alright guys, that is a look at Pikmin and Olimar's custom moves right here in Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 3DS. Keep it locked right here to the BitBlock for a lot more coverage on this game and pretty much everything Nintendo.